Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's Kearney. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to chuck it again. Over the middle. It's Kearney.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
He's brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside 5.
And the UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He breaks free. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
6-6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Bruins, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23, UCLA, 15.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Texas, 30, Texas, 15.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks free. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Texas, 37. Texas, UCLA, 15.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He runs out of bounds at the 24-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The Bruins pick up enough for a first down. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
UCLA, 22.
And he'll take off from the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a quick tackle, but they picked up solid yardage on that short throw.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
And the Bruins with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll try the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
UCLA, 25.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Bruins will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Look out, whole different game now. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. And here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
46, UCLA, 32.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bruins, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He fires downfield. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. And he rolls that out. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Powering through a tackle. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Boom. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Bruins are in the red zone now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Has the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Handoff to the single back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
He's got a man down the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about that, Chris, on 3rd down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
47, UCLA, 39, Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards. You need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Now the 40, the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there, a dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Texas, 54. UCLA, 36.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackle.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Comes up with the catch. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do.
Touchdown, UCLA. A great catch and run for 6. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Bringing it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Pounding away with the run game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They're going to run it. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to...
It's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the 1st down.
Well, you know those players are pumped and hoping the coaches all week would call it at some point. I'm sure they've been practicing for weeks on that one, and luckily it works out.
The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.